Okay, readers, so I noticed yesterday in Reader's Workshop that we've been having some trouble really understanding a book. And we need some help trying to figure out what a book means while we're reading, after, and even before. So we're going to go over how to get our minds ready to read before we even open up a book. Because sometimes when you read, you can read so fast that by the time you're done, you don't even remember what you read. And that can happen to readers sometimes. I know it happens to me. So what we can do is we can make inferences about a book before we even open it. Can anyone tell me what an inference is?
It's a guess.
It can be a guess, right? Or it can be an observation of something. So I'm wearing a sweater on right now. So through observation, I can think if I'm wearing a sweater, then it's probably cold outside. And that's a way that we can make inferences and kind of read between the lines to see if we can better understand the book. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I make inferences and get my mind ready to read before I begin reading. Here we have Denise Fleming's book, Time to Sleep. Now, while we get our minds ready to read, we ask ourselves questions. So the first question I can ask myself is, what does the title tell me about the book? I see that the title is Time to Sleep. So I think to myself, this book is probably about sleeping, or has something to do with sleep. So after we talk about the title, we can ask ourselves a question about the cover art. So we see right here that it's a sleeping bear. So I think that the book may be about a bear that's sleeping. So I use the title and the picture together to make an inference about what the book may be about. Also, we can see in the picture that there are leaves, and the leaves here are orange. And the leaves usually turn orange in the fall. So I could think that maybe this is about a bear that's sleeping in the fall or when the weather gets colder. Now, if I'm really digging deep into my inferences, I can think, is there something about a bear that sleeps in the fall? And then I remember that bears hibernate in the winter time. They go to sleep for a very long time and then they wake up when it's warm outside again. So now I'm thinking that this book is probably about bears hibernating. And I got all of this from the title and the cover art, and I haven't even opened up the book yet. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hand out a copy of the 3 Billy Goats Gruff to everyone, and you're going to get with a partner and try to think about some inferences that you can make about the book with the title and the cover art before you even begin reading. And then I give them a few minutes to discuss. Okay, is there anyone that can tell me some inferences they talked about with their partner? Yes.
So on the front, there's 3 billy goats, so maybe they're friends or they're brothers or sisters. And we see that they're going over a bridge and there's a little troll, so maybe they're going on an adventure and they have to pass by him or do something about that to get across the bridge.
Very good. I love that Haley used the title and the pictures to help her try to figure out what the book is about. And now when you start reading the book, you're going to have a better understanding and really look to see if your inferences were right. So what we're going to fill out today is we're going to fill out a worksheet called What Can I Infer About This Book? And within the worksheet, you're just going to jot down some things that you think that the book may be about based on the title and the picture. And I'm going to give you some time to do that during independent reading time. So today we learned how to make inferences and observations about the text before we begin reading to help us better improve our comprehension skills while we read. So let's go and have fun today reading it in Writer's Workshop, and use this strategy a lot if you think it'll benefit you, especially today. All right, go have fun, readers. Okay,